to my therapy. Welcome to my therapy. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever it is, wherever you are. I hope you're having a great day. It is a Monday edition of Coffee with Wes. I am Wes. This is my coffee. I am drinking some Tim Hortons today. It's a Monday and I am trying to keep the positivity going. This is my therapy, everybody. I get out here and I talk and I feel better afterwards, or worse. Usually it's better though. I want to say hello out there to Judas. Judas, peace and love, my friend. I hope you are having a great day. I hope this week treats you well. I hope everybody out there is having a great day. I hope everybody's enjoying life. It's a Monday. You gotta crank it up. You gotta amp up the positive feeling because it's a Monday. I'm doing the best I can because my guy has failed me. He hasn't. His guy has failed him, and so things are a little bit dry right now. And so if I'm not as chipper, if I'm not as upbeat, you'll know why. But the nice thing is, I had some friends that took care of feminized beans here. Oh, I wonder if these beans are gonna grow into a stalk. We will see. We're gonna be popping those later on tonight and getting things going, doing what we gotta do just to get by. Jaden, peace and love out there, Jaden. Hope everybody and is everybody having a good Monday? Is Monday treating everybody good? Hello there, Big Mo. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're not freezing. I hope you're not freezing. I saw that it was a little bit colder and everything. It's because I see you all the time. I see you over at Basements. I see you over at I Love Weed Life. I'm that lurker. I'm one of those lurkers when you're like, well, now why isn't everybody typing in chat? Some of us are lurking. That would be me. I hope you're doing well. I know what was it? The high was in the 70s or 80 or something? It's crazy. It's crazy. It's it's warmed up a bit here. I have yet to turn the heat on. I had an electric bill that was under $100 last month. I'm loving that. I'm feeling good about that. Now it was a little bit warm on certain days, and then when it got real cold, well, I was bundled up, but everything worked out well. But it's just me. It's just me. So why do I have to bother? I am feeling good this morning. I'm getting this day going. Gonna have a good one. I got to talk to the kids last night. That was a blast. Talked to them for almost 2 hours. Video chat with them. Little one sang me a song all about how my dad is my role model. I'm just like my dad and all this other stuff. So I felt really good about that. That was a good time. She's a wonderful child. I just, life is good at times. At other times, it's a little rougher. Everybody, make sure you are clicking on that like. If you aren't subscribed here, please do consider subscribing. I am. Oh, I need to share this. The one thing that I have scheduled, that I have over on. Come on, which one are you? There we go. The one thing that I have scheduled here for Thursday is the Thursday. Oh, let's see if I can make this bigger. Let's see if doing this, does that do it? It's a music vibe on Thursday night. Thursday night, and I did this on Saturday, but I did it last minute, and so I sent out the invites, and not everybody was. It turned out to be me playing music for 2 hours, because I was warming up for Camp Gmail, which there's a link in the description to Camp Gmail every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern. There is a 5-hour open mic with some great musicians that show up over there. I've invited some of those great musicians to join me on this Thursday night music vibe. I'm going to start doing the Thursday night music vibe at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. It'll be at least 2 hours, possibly 3 hours if we have a full house. I want to stop it by 10 o'clock because that's when Chris Lane Sr. and Dom Torregrossa have their hangout, and the music community kind of moves over there. But I'm going to do that on Thursday nights, and then Saturday nights at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. I plan on doing a 2-hour music vibe for the 2 hours leading up to Camp Gmail. But that's what I've got going on with those. And that is already scheduled. That's on my page. Uh, click the notification if you want. Do your thing. Do your thing. If you're looking for something to do on Thursday night, if you're looking for some entertainment, there's some. I mean, there's me, so that's not that much. But there are hopefully going to be a couple other musicians, and that should be a good time. And possibly Allie will show up to do some painting. I need to make sure and mention that because she brings in the viewers. People like her. People like Allie. She's very likable. Has a great presence and everything along those lines. So it does me a lot of good to say Allie might be there. Allie might show up and do some painting. She did some painting last week. On Saturday, she joined me for I think at least the last half hour of the 2 hour program leading up to Camp Gme. And then she and I headed over there to Camp Gme, and she continued to do the painting. Turned out to be a great painting. These two abstract, the gouache. It was fantastic. Not full of faces, but there were two demon looking things in there that I thought it was really interesting. She says it's not done. Uh, it could be, and I would think, wow, but she's the artist. I'm the schlub doing coffee with Wes to keep myself sane. So how do I know? What do I know? She's doing a lot. We're trying to get we're trying to get things scheduled so she can start doing some more of the lives over there, and we want to get back to the comedy. That is one area. The Live High or Die. There's 4 episodes of Live High or Die listed on my homepage. That is what we're currently operating as the de facto name when we get together with our puppets, with our animations. The Art of Floundering joins us. Charlie Wood Lives. Camp Gme Gary has Charlie Wood Lives. So I got to say, we have mannequins too. He gets upset if you call him a puppet. He gets upset pretty much at anything, but it's disgusting adult humor, and we're hoping to come up with some sort of schedule on that. It's just if we try to do it too late at night, it might not go that well. That's the other thing that I wanted to advertise. I forgot. Our cast is going to have a Halloween party this Friday. This Friday at 11:20 p.m. Eastern Time. We are going to do the Halloween party over at Charlie Wood Lives. I'm going to get Bud Files. Peace and love, Bud Files. I'm going to hashtag awesome anybody that wants to drop their link so other people can get connected to you and things along those lines. They can get subscribed. Let me get over here to Charlie Wood Lives because I want to share, and I'm probably going to pin this to the top. This is going to be our... Oh, come on. Couldn't you just give me his channel? Why do you have to do this? Why do you have to do this? There's so many things that had tagged him in it. At Charlie Wood Lives. Let's go to at Charlie Wood Lives. There we go. He's an amalgamation, Charlie is, of all of the evils that are out there in the world. All of the evil Charlies from Hollywood are all embodied into this one dirtbag of a character. Let me go ahead and grab the link. Peace and love. Good to see you, Mr. Smith. Good to see you, Mr. Smith. I saw you over there in Val's yesterday. I ended up doing a stream at some point, but I had shared hers out, and I was lurking. I was doing my lurking thing that I often do. Let me share this link to the Halloween party. And this is over at Charlie Wood Lives. Let me pop up a screen share and see if I can't get it to pop up so you'll know what you're looking at. This is, did I even add the rest of the details? Oh, I did. All right, let's put this on the screen. Charlie Wood Lives. I have dropped the link to this. This is Friday night. This is going to be our adult comedy. Last year's Halloween party was probably one of the funniest things we have done. The Falcro was there. Falcro on during the show got it on with Karen twice, an animated character. That was interesting. It was it was just bizarre. I don't know if last year's is out there on the page, but this is the one. I have dropped the link to it out there. I'm gonna pin this to the top. Oh, damn it, damn it. Let me see if I can pin message. There we go, pin message. That is our party. That pinned to the top now. Friday night, 11:20 p.m. So if you are online and looking for some sort of entertainment and want to see something way out there that you've never seen, this is going to be the thing. Allie was braiding Karen's hair last year, and Karen was coming on to Allie. Karen came on to everybody on the panel except Charlie because she's tired of Charlie. They used to be an item. It's a long drawn out. You would have had to have watched Lapstick to see where things were going with that. But this is this Friday. It's our Halloween party. If any of you have Halloween shows going on, have things going on, feel free to talk about what you got going on out in the chat. Feel free to self promote and let people know what's happening. Gemma, peace and love, Gemma. I hope you are having a great day. I hope it has been a. You guys are 5 hours ahead, so it's evening time for you guys, Mr. Smith and Gemma. So I hope I hope the Monday was good. I'm having a good one so far. I got had some time, got to talk to Allie earlier this morning. We got to video chat. She's doing some other stuff right now. Local BBC. Oh, that is awesome. That is awesome. Let me bring that up. Going to the local BBC radio station. Oh, that is fantastic. Once, are you going to share a link on yours? Is it something you'll be able to post on your page, or will you be able to share a link to theirs once they get that up? That is fantastic. That is fantastic. Uh, it's going to be a good day. Yeah, it will be download. Okay, it's going to be on your channel. I'm looking forward to that. It's a topic. It's a topic that matters to me. My nephew, my only nephew. I have three siblings. My brother had a son. My other two siblings that I don't even talk to. Uh, Luckily, nobody's been foolish enough to mate with him. Luckily, it's one of those because these are horrible people. The two that I don't talk. I mean, I feel bad for my sister, because she's got it rough. She's a early 50s woman with cats, and kind of wondering what's going to happen over the next couple years once our parents pass. But the other brother, he's 41 this year or something, dirtbag, total dirtbag, user, just hate that guy. He's no good. But I have one nephew, so I only have one nephew, and he's nonverbal. He's although THC did help and improve the situation there with him. Completely nonverbal and just could not focus on anybody or anything along those lines, and then started to get some THC a couple years ago, and next thing you know, he's playing catch. He's playing ball with his dad. They're out there with the basketball, bouncing it back and forth, and that had never happened before. So, it was nice for him to be able to do that. He's really into music. I think he's going to start. His dad is so good at music. My brother has all the talent. He has all the talent and has anxiety being around people and being in front of people, whereas I have no talent and have no anxiety. So it's kind of sad. He and I play music great together when we jam, but I know he won't. I know he's not gonna ever want to play in front of anybody. When he comes for a visit, I try to get him to come up. It's like, use a different name, put a ski mask on if you want. You don't have to show up as yourself. Just show up and I should let him see Mr. Smith. and say that he's got a mask on the whole time. Nobody knows who he is. Just do this. You could do this, and because he's so talented, my brother is so talented, but he has anxiety, and it gets in the way. Look out there. Look out there. Chirp of the noon to you, bud. I can't even. I'm trying. You're in the skid loader. I hope work is going well. I am so glad to see that. So glad to see that you found something else that you're more than qualified for, and they started you out where you were at before. So that is awesome. There is the link. He dropped the link. I Love Weed Live. Every night of the week, they have a live. If you are a cannabis enthusiast like I am, and you wanna vibe out on it, that is the place to be. Hey, I'm glad it's going good. I'm glad it's going good. 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 6 Pacific Time. There's people from all around the world, though, that show up. There's 20 to 30 at least in chat every night, having fun. Everybody's getting high. Every 15 minutes on the program, you can have a rip and dip, which means you can come on up and join them on the panel. Take your hits. You got 5-minute window there on the hour, quarter after, half after. 15-minute. If you don't know 15-minute intervals, you don't need to be smoking. You need to get a book. You need to get a book, do some reading, work on yourself, something like that. But if you can understand 15-minute intervals, get over there to I Love Weed Live and have some fun. I am always there, but I am always the lurker. Rabbit, I appreciated Rabbit saying and good night to all the lurkers out there. That was a nice thing that he did. When he last night. I think Rabbit knows that I'm one of those lurkers. Oh, I know. I'm always there. That's why I'm not surprised at how many don't know. It's like, come on, we should. There are. There's probably a widget that you could probably do. Uh, uh, if you could add a widget in, but you'd have to be using like OBS. I don't. I don't know if you're. I got rid of StreamYard. I got rid of StreamYard because they were jacking me up to $89. I was doing the $49 one. They jacked the price up to $89, and so there's no way I can pull $89 and justify just for my therapy. Getting up here doing this coffee with Wes and the music. So I went over to EVMUX. There's a live that I did. That's go to the live page on my channel, and there is ditching StreamYard for EVMux. Uh, it will allow for 12 people on the panel at once. They do have the pricing is comparable to what StreamYard was. I am testing it. It's yeah, they raised that to 50. I had the 49 where they were so I could have 4 people and everything, and the so I think this is $25 what I'm doing now. I have Allie is assigned as the other admin with me. It gives me the comparable to what the $25 was over on StreamYard. I'm probably going to go up to the 40, 45, or 49, whatever it was. But oh yeah, I'll send a link to that thing. EVMUX though, that's the one. I'll send you a link to EVMUX, and I'll send you a link to the over in Messenger, and I'll send you a link to the video I did, the live where I show, because EVMUX is kind of a meld of StreamYard type capabilities. That video I did, I show you exactly where the logos, where the overlays, where the video files, and the different things that you'll put on there. You can see where the music is at, but they also have the capabilities that you have in an OBS. So you can create some custom scenes. You can create some widgets to put up on the screen with you and everything. And it may be the way to go, because I know you want to have, especially with the rip and dip, you could have a widget running that every quarter after the hour, it's going to start flashing rip and dip or something along those lines. we could find something, put something together for that, but you'd have to be running something that like EV Mux or OBS by itself to be able to do that sort of thing. So I think it's a good answer. So far, I've been happy with it. So far, I haven't run into big problems. The biggest problem that I have, the one thing that bothers me about it, there's no boop. There's no boop. But even though there's no boop, if you want, you can hear the people backstage. You can be listening to the people backstage, and the people backstage can be talking to each other while they're off screen. You can turn that off if you're in the middle of talking and, there's 5 people backstage. You can mute to where you're not listening to them and hear just the people that are on stage. But that is a neat function. Being able to hear the people off stage is a really neat function. And but there's no boop when someone comes in. So you'd have to be looking. You have to know, or they have to know to say, "Hey, I'm down here," and you have to be listening. So that's the one thing about EV Mux that I wish they had an audible notification. Now they may, and I just have not found the setting. Because again, I've just got this thing rolling and got this thing running. Thank you, Gemma. Thank you. And Popcorn. Popcorn. Peace and love. Peace and love out there to Popcorn. If you want to know how to grow your channel, if you want to be able to monetize early, if you want to be able to utilize Buy Me a Coffee for more than just memberships, to actually allow for services and other things, consultations that you can offer, Popcorn is a good one to tell you how to do that. He's been doing that whole thing. No, they can see the chat when they're backstage. They can see all of that. It has all that other functionality. It has all that other functionality that you have over there in StreamYard. It's just missing the boop. That's the only thing that I've noticed it's missing is the boop. Rabbit, I mentioned you earlier. I wanted to say thank you for the kind message out there, and to any lurkers last night in I Love Weed Live, when you said hi to a couple people and any lurkers out there. You know I'm out there, Rabbit. You know I'm out there. No, I think EV Mux would probably be the closest, and it runs just like there is a section for logos for those little animations. I need to put one of those up. Let me put the bat. Let me put the bat, and it gives you the ability to scale the animation that you're putting up there in the corner. Look at how I'm scaling that thing. Oh, that's a new thing. Let me pick a couple different ones here. This is my favorite. Allie made all of these. Allie made these with Adobe Fresco. She's been doing animations in Adobe Fresco for a while, and she's really talented. Have I mentioned how talented Allie is? I try to always make sure and pump her up because she's so freaking awesome. So freaking awesome. But she's been doing animations with Fresco, been working with Photoshop and with After Effects. So she is moving right on into digital animation, digital graphics, all that other stuff, using the entire Adobe suite. Really, really impressed with what she's been able to accomplish and been able to learn in such a short amount of time, to be honest with you. But that is going really well. I'm really happy about that. I want to draw attention again to the link that's pinned at the top of the chat. The link that's pinned at the top of the chat is for our Friday night comedy show we're doing. We're doing it late, 11:20 p.m. Eastern Time is when it begins. It's over at Charlie Wood Lives. He's a mannequin. We're going to have puppets. We're going to have animation. It's going to be sick. There'll be plenty of PCP GHB water, because apparently that's the official drink. Screw pumpkin spice. It's PCP GHB water. That's what we got going on over at Charlie Wood Lives. It's going to be a good time. If you're up late on a Friday night and you're looking for something that's adult comedy and going to be a little bit sick, that's the place to be because we're gonna have a lot of fun. Oh, you look good. Otherwise, you're a stinker. That's terrible. That's terrible. Just bathe. That's all you gotta bathe. Bathing helps. That's what I do. I bathe, and it always gets me there. It is a Monday. I talked to my children last night. I talked to my children. I got the video chat with them, which has not been happening like it should be happening. But I got to talk to them, and I felt good about that. They're both doing well. They're both missing me a lot, and the little one who does all these songs with me, we would improvise all these songs. Alex, she is so amazing, but she's 9, and she was letting me know she wanted to do a song right there and then. So I just started beatboxing. She just went into this improv about I love my dad. My dad is my role model. All this other made me just I was beaming. I was beaming and holding back the tears. It was so sweet. And I don't get to see these kids still in a everybody doesn't handle things the same way. Everybody doesn't handle things the same way. I have been trying so hard to stay on the high road with things. To and it's difficult because there's so many lies and bullshit and things that are claimed, and I'm I'm so tired of all that. But I'm gonna remain on the high road and just try to keep that positive energy going. Try to keep myself happy. Sick Halloween. That's the way to do it. Well, I don't know. We're working on that, Gemma. Not sure when. I got to talk to him, and it was in a live chat. So we ended up. It's a video chat. I got to enjoy the time with him that way and everything. But as it stands right now, things are in limbo right now. We'll see. Justine, Justine, peace and love. Did you get my email? I'm feeling so good. I'm feeling so good, Justine. And you were working with pole vault, right, Justine? So you could get your sound all set to be able to do lives, things along those lines. Make sure and do some promotions. Let people know what's going on and everything along those lines, so they can get connected. It it will, Gemma. Everything works out. Everything works out. There's times in your life that you've probably been faced with horrible things, and oh, how am I going to get through this? And now you look back, and it's just a part of life. It was just something that happened. There's always change. Change is something you've got to be ready for. Kind of like death. It's kind of like death. The keys to life. Keys to life. Except you're going to die. Except the people around you are going to die. That right there, it kind of is that, okay, this is the ultimate. I've got a father who's elderly, and he has not accepted death, and he is scared to death. He is now he's an evil person, so maybe, and he was brought up with religion, so he's probably having a hard time letting go of the fact that, according to my parents, I'm going to be burning. One of those type of situations, it's sad to see that he hasn't accepted it. He came here once and he's talking about all the problems, and I said, you've never accepted that you're gonna die, have you? And it was just, he went white. He couldn't handle me saying it, even that he was going to. So it's a part of it. It's a part of it. Change is the thing you can count on. Things are not going to stay the same, especially in our lifetime. Think about how many hundreds, thousands of years that things kind of stayed the same. That you were isolated within your group. You didn't travel broad and wide. You weren't talking to people around the world. It was not you'd have to join a military campaign or something like that to actually, leave where your hamlet was or whatever it is that you were living in. We are in an ever-changing, fast-paced. I don't know that there are days that I think Ted Kaczynski, the Unabomber, had it right. We can't handle technology. We can't handle it. The no, that's negative. I'm not going to go there. We can handle it. It's all good. It's all good. It was meant to be. It was meant to be. AI is coming around. AI is our baby. We all need to understand we're all feeding AI. We are all giving AI all our information. Every post we make, we're feeding AI. If you're posting on Facebook, you're feeding AI. If you're posting anywhere, you're feeding an AI. You're giving this perspective. You're giving this data, and it's just absorbing the data and trying to make sense of it and everything along those lines. So yes, I'm very happy about that. I'm gonna be popping those tonight. I'm gonna have 4 of them. I want to pop 4 of them. See if I can't get things set up so I get a scrog going along those lines. 14 family members. Oh, that. Well, and that's the thing. That is the thing. It's nobody wants to lose anybody, but you have to prepare for it. You have to mentally prepare for it, or you'd like to. You'd like to mentally prepare for it. So that it doesn't catch you by surprise when everything happens. Hey, there's that email. And is Ian? Oh, Ian just dropped something. Ian, I think it's Ian's Guitar Shack. And Wellness with Frugal Mama. I was just getting some notifications on my phone. Sadly, not from my dealer. Sadly, not from my guy. I don't think that's going to happen today. I think that's going to be a part of some other reality, in the future. I just I just got a text from a beautiful woman. I'll let y'all guess who that is. Her name's Allie. But it was the text is, no, it's not. It's not John. Sorry. She says, no, it's not John. Sorry, because she knows every notification. I'm looking at my phone like, oh, please, please be my guy, because I don't know about anybody else. So many people, are in places where it's just available and abundant. But am I the only one that when things go dry, you can't sleep? You end up having just issues and nerves for a couple nights, and then just hellacious problems with your bowels. Is it just me? Nausea and everything else. Uh, I'm feeling like that's going to be me today. I was really hoping today would be a good morning, but it turned out I gotta give her a good response here. Hardy har har. There we go. There we go. No, it's not John. Oh, I'm hoping that things turn around there, because I know it's a while until the things that I plan on bringing to fruition are gonna be the dreams. Oh, the dreams. That is one of the. Let me put my headphones in. Let me put my headphones in. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus, get the fucking headphone in. There we go. Headphone is in. Let me do this. My day's about to get a lot better, everybody. My day's about to get a lot better. Everybody, please, if you would, say hello if she's ready. Say hello to. Oh, she's down there. This was a
I don't know why
mistake.
that
This
happened.
was bad. There we
That was
go.
bad. We're normally much better at that.
Hello.
Hello. Oh, hello. Can
Hello.
you hear me okay?
I can hear you okay. I can hear you okay. Everybody, it's the lovely Allie. Let's all
Hello.
that,
Hi,
that was
everybody.
real it was real funny. The ha ha, it's not John. No, it's not John. That was
No,
real
it's not
funny.
John. Sorry.
Cuz you saw me just notifications. Could it be? Could
Yep,
it be?
you're stalking pretty hard. Hey,
Well, I
Gemma.
am.
Hey,
Oh,
Justine.
everybody's
Hey, Rabbit.
it could, But no, Rabbit. I laid off. I laid off. I didn't overdo it. I didn't overdo it yesterday, and because I knew it would leave me jittery. It was the weed. I went to bed when I finally laid down, and it was late. I should have been tired. And I laid there and I closed my eyes, and it's like, okay, come on, sleep. And my body started to drop, but then it's like, nope, you're awake. And I started anxiously rolling around and anxiously moving. The dreams, I'm hoping I don't reach that dream stage, Justine, because the dreams can get bad.
Yeah, I have horrific lucid dreams with smoking weed, without smoking weed. It's just a part of. I'm heading to the BBC radio station tomorrow to record an autism and Halloween podcast. Oh, that's great.
She's got that
That'll
going
be
on.
really cool. That'll be
She's
really
going to
cool.
be uploading that to her channel and everything. There, so that is awesome. I thought that was really awesome. Hashtag awesome. That's the one. The real drop. Is it? Is it going to do it?
Is it? I don't think so. Maybe you do it.
Oh. Jaden is asking Justine to drop the link. So Jaden can get connected.
Ah, yes.
That's
Hey,
that's
Mr.
what
Smith.
Mr. Smith is
Hey,
hanging
Jaden.
out. Everybody's having a good day. How are you doing today, beautiful?
I'm doing pretty good.
You
I've had
feeling
some
good?
tea. I'm
Ooh.
thinking about baking something in a little while.
Should we do a baking stream?
We could do a baking stream. All I gotta do is set up my camera.
It's up to you. I don't have to be there. I can be out in the chat.
I
No, I
would
don't
prefer
type though in
you
chat. Let me
being
just
silly
learn.
in the stream.
Okay, I could be silly in the stream.
Yes.
That's what I'm good for. I'm good for silliness. I add that level of silliness to things. Oh, you're dancing. You feeling good. You're moving around. You
Mm-hmm.
got energy. You
Mm-hmm.
got a buzz. Now,
I do
since
not
you
have
were
a
here,
buzz.
I have 6 tiny ass little. No, there's another one here. 7, 8. I have 8 tiny ass little roaches that I could twist up a joint with to smoke if you wanted me to. I'm gonna ask you, dear.
What do you want to do?
You want me to get graphic?
Do you want to get high?
Was that wrong? Should I not have? What do I want to do? I mean, is that like just wide open? You know, here we go. Here we go. The real. This is going to be
The
the
real.
channel that
Oh,
she's going to be working
oh,
off
there's a
of.
Troy in here too. There's a Troy.
Oh, there is a Troy. He's been
Hi,
dropping the
Traylon.
link. He's been dropping the link. He's operating the skid loader and listening along, having a good day out there. Hope everything's going good. Everybody, if you are, because I am talking about weed, if you are a cannabis connoisseur, I Love Weed Live at I Love Weed Live. The link is dropped in the
Yeah, they do live shows
chat.
every night at 9. And on Tuesdays, it's Neil. And Thursdays, it's Steve-O, Burnt Flowers Fallen. They have a great show. They are super fun, super nice people. Always
It's
laugh.
weed.
Always
It's a
laugh
vibe.
when I go
It's
over there.
a,
And they smoke weed.
and they smoke weed. That now the one thing they're gonna have to work out, because I can see it. I can see it. There is conflict that is
Uh-oh.
there between Bagel and Troy at times.
Uh-oh.
Between Bagel and Troy, and you know what it's about? It's Reggie. It's Reggie.
Oh.
I know for some reason Troy wants to keep him around, and Bagel's just
Well, it keeps it
he's a
exciting.
chat.
You know?
You want to have that. You want to have that every now and then. He's there regularly though. Some days he's okay. Some days he's just ranty with, oh, let me bring this up. Let me.
Yeah.
And it's always rough. I always sit there.
It's always about the sesh bus and how he wants a sesh bus.
Well, or a movie, or he wants to talk about a movie, or he wants to talk about
Movies
something.
is fine. I can talk about
Well,
movies all day long.
Not a
but-
brand new movie where you're going to give out spoilers.
Oh, well, that's a little different, yeah.
And then it's, what do you think about this politically and other stuff? And it's there's times it's a bit much. I can understand both sides keeping him around and dumping him. I don't have I don't have a dog in this, so it doesn't matter to me. I just sit back, stoned watching the show and going,
Love
okay,
you, Gemma.
okay. She does look stunning, doesn't she?
Well, thank you. I appreciate
You
that.
are. Well, you have that stunning thing going on. It's kind of nice. It's
So
kind of
I
nice.
haven't determined what kind of cake I shall make.
You're not going to try for or have you already used up all the apples?
I have not used up all the apples. There's still a shit ton of apples.
Did you
But I
want to?
just made an
Did
apple cake.
I didn't know if you were still on your journey because did it turn out to
I
be
will
the apple cake you
forever be on
wanted?
my journey until my exchange partner Nina sends me chocolate cake and apple. Oh, that's a good idea. An apple
Chocolate
chocolate
and
cake.
apple. Look at that. Look what you
I
could
shall
do
write it
there.
down as an option. Lemon cake.
Lemon
One of
cake.
Mom's favorites is lemon cake.
Do you have what you need for the
I
cakes? Are you going to have to
Yeah.
get something? You do have everything?
Yep.
Oh, okay. Well, that's not
Apple
bad.
choco, lemon.
I I'm a chocolate cake guy. I'm a well,
I
I
love
really
a
don't.
chocolate cake. I also really enjoy a yellow cake.
I can
Apple bread,
handle it.
then make it French toast.
I can handle. Oh, that makes sense. That's not bad. I can handle. I like yellow cake. As long as it's got some sort of chocolate, milk chocolate, or milk chocolate fudge. I want thick. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the videos where I would make the birthday cakes for the girls. Uh,
I only saw one, and it was a
we
very short video.
we would end up. I'd get 2 cans of frosting because we were going to eat at least half a can. Just as we're frosting the thing, I would give both of them a spoon. I'd sit there and I'd be frosting. Let me get you another spoon. They would eat their chocolate, so they get to have it the day before. We'd all get together while I'm cooking that, and the one video I did all the baking and it was just a mix. It's not like I'm baking. It's not like my mom would actually. You
I
actually are
I do
baking.
from
I'm
scratch. Like I
I'm
collect all the materials and then I don't do from boxes very often. If I do a
trying to.
box, I'm in a very tight spot.
Well,
I try to do it
there
all
you go.
fresh.
I always do the box. Now most of what I've done other than birthday cakes have been the brownies when I've made edible brownies, the infused brownies. And
Mm,
again, it's either Betty Crocker or Duncan Hines, and I'm just replacing the oil that they're calling for with
hmm
butter. Add more butter than it calls for. That way, it has kind of that brownie consistency because that'll change. But
Yeah,
I
I've
had to
I've
do all
done
that.
both. I've done both ways where it's you cook from a kit. When I was younger, that's how I did it. But as I've gotten older, I appreciate the art of and science of doing it from scratch.
Well, hell, you should really do a cooking channel then.
Oh, well, that's funny you mentioned that because Gemma just said, I'm going to start doing cooking videos. I think that's a great idea.
There you go. There you go.
I
Cooking
also think
videos.
Troy should do some cooking on lives just because he's always talking about all the delicious, yummy food that he's making for Bagel and himself. So I definitely think that would be
Even
good.
if he doesn't do lives, he could record it and put
Yeah,
videos together and upload it.
yeah,
That
and just
that
have
would
like
be neat.
regular videos. Yeah, that would be cool too.
Tana could put together some videos too.
Oh my
Infused.
gosh,
She
yes.
does all these infused things, and on a live, it's never going to come across.
hmm
On a live, when
she
she was
makes a
doing the
beautiful marble cake, which I've never tried to do before. Maybe I could try and make a marble cake.
well, you got a little bit of time, right? You planning on this today?
hmm
You have everything you need for a marble cake.
hmm
You have everything you need for a lemon cake.
hmm
You okay? Well, I didn't think you'd have everything you needed for all that stuff.
Yes, yes, yes.
You look
I
a
have
little.
all of the ingredients.
You're looking a little judgy. Are you judging? Am I getting
No,
judged? Is that what's
no.
happening? Your denial seems a little weak. Is it? Now your facial expression's giving it away. It's terrible.
Now I'm judging you. Now, all
Now she's
cakes.
judging. She can make all the cakes.
The bakes infused anything at the night at the right temperature so you don't kill the THC. Uh huh.
That. Now, at what temperature do you kill the THC?
And
I
what sort of contraption is the ardent? Is it like a oven? I've been exploring the cooking I have never done. I'm a beast on the grill, but baking is a new territory for me. I'm loving it though. That's great. Honey cake, yum. Just
I
writing
have.
down all these.
That's what I'm looking forward to with these beans and doing all that is because with the trim, I always
Oh
make
yeah.
brownies out of the trim
Oh yeah.
because there's just so much, and it's like get that stuff cut up,
How
put
do
it in the
you
oven,
infuse your butter?
boiling water. I decarbox the trim and everything in the oven for about 20 minutes at is it 220? Is that what the uh, I do that so that activates it, even though it should get activated in the baking with the mix and everything. But I then take that, I boil a pot of water and cut up a stick of butter. A full stick is what I'll do. So that usually will do enough.
How many
Uh,
cups of water do you put in your pot?
in all, because I keep adding water.
Oh, you keep adding water. Okay.
I keep adding water. I put that in. I bring it down to a simmer after the boil. I bring it down to a simmer, and then I just let that thing go for 4 hours.
Oh, Mr. Smith,
Mr. Smith,
you're
let me.
awesome.
I'm gonna shimmy for you. I'm gonna shimmy. Look at us. We're dancing. We're shimmying. I'm loving life. I'm loving life. Over 170. I did not know that. I did not know that that would kill the THC. Oh man, I I've had good luck so far. I've had good luck so far. I'll let that thing boil. Sometimes it'll 6 hours, but if the water boils off too much, add more water to bring that on up. And then just big ass bowl, cheesecloth, strainer, big ass bowl. Get all that in it. Once it's cool enough to put in the fridge, all that butter will create that thing on the top, and then you
Hmm.
just skim that off. I've got a double boiler that I can, put that in to allow it
Michael
to melt down.
songs.
Michael Songs, peace and love, peace and love. Oh, since Mr. Smith and Michael Songs and some others, Thursday night,
He is
Thursday
doing a
night.
music vibe where he will be doing all the music things, and he has invited you cordially to join him on this quest for music and love and fun.
What she said, what she said. That's exactly what we're doing. Thursday night, 7 o'clock. Concentrates. Yeah, it would be this. There's no concentrates here. Flowers, flowers. All I can really, come across. Eight
Oh,
forty.
840.
Peace and love. Good to
840
see
show.
you. Good to see you. I hope everybody's having a great day today. It's a Monday. I'm trying to stay positive. I'm trying to enjoy life.
I bet
Every,
baking with concentrates would be a lot easier.
I'm sure it would be. I'm sure it would be. You've got everything there. Every now and then there was a time when there was some concentrates. Hola, hola, cómo está? How is everybody out there?
Yeah, concentrates are ideal for gummies and such.
See, I've just done brownies, and they were strong brownies. I just cut. I make the pan of brownies, and then I cut it into 8 brownies, not another cutting each one of those in two. So it's 8 brownies, You get that brownie, you eat a brownie. My brother, it was the first time he thought he was going to die. It was the first time he thought he was going to die. He
From
will
weed.
tell you from weed. He had to lay down. It was too strong for him. And our dad came to town. My father, who's dealing with shakes, dealing with a lot of shakes and everything, which he's always had. He can't hold a newspaper without it just shaking. And so he had come, and I told my dad, I said, have you tried? And he said he'd done CBD, some other stuff. I said, you need to try THC. I said, I've got brownies if you want to, because he said, I'm not smoking anything. And because he doesn't want to mess with his lungs, I said, I made brownies. You want one of these? And my brother's like, you don't give Dad one of these. I'm like, fuck, Dad can handle this. I handed Dad the brownie. I had one and a half because my brother only wanted half. He was shocked I was giving Dad a brownie because, they're anti-weed parents. But Dad's suffering from what he's worried that might be Parkinson's early or something. He's thinking he's got problems. And so he takes this because he can barely write anymore. He takes this brownie. The whole afternoon he's telling me he's not feeling anything. I don't know how many miles we walked when we would take breaks in between games of horse. We played we played horse in my driveway, my brother and my father and I, for like 6 hours. It even rained on us, sprinkled on us for a while, and it's like, no, this feels great. And then we'd take a walk down the drive and then back. So, but he kept saying, I'm not feeling anything. And I kept thinking, you're not a prick right now, so it's doing something to you. No, he hadn't said anything
Hello,
negative to me.
Maricel.
Maricel, are you having a good one? Is everybody having a good one? Is everybody doing what they got to do to make this Monday a positive day? Are you doing what you need to do, honey, to make
You
it a
know what?
positive
You're
day?
right. I need to. I need to do what I need to do.
Do what you got to do to make it a positive day. Look at that. Don't eat it. Oh, it's a gummy. So I guess you should eat it. I thought it was Bud. It was like, why are you sticking? This is Allie. This is Allie. I should put the names. I should, because
I am
the
his
names.
girlfriend.
Could you? Yes, you are, dear. Could you drop your link in the chat so people, or no, if you're doing a baking stream later, I want to make sure people get connected to you too.
Eating
Oh,
lunch,
yeah,
having some pho.
pho with all the what flavor pho? What is it? With the noodles and the stuff. I heard him talking about it last night. I heard him talking about the show.
Let
You
me.
use the hashtag awesome? Okay.
Yeah, is that wrong?
Well, I'm just saying you got a wrench.
How do
You got
I?
a
Can I
wrench.
add
What is it you want to
names?
add? Oh, it's
There we
wouldn't it
go.
be on
I did
the?
it.
Okay, there we go. There we go. Look at that. Now she's adjusting. She's changing things around. She likes to make it. She likes to make it her own. She likes to.
I do.
And she just shrugs when I say that. She just,
You're right.
yeah, whatever. Yeah,
Look at
whatever.
this.
Look at this. Oh, ooh, that should.
You know what?
What?
You can
Oh,
change
it's
the color
green
on it.
now. Everybody, we're learning stuff. This is stuff that you have over in EV Mux.
Evie
Troy.
Mux is neat.
She's at least she stopped. She kept adding the Bible to it, and I'd be in the
I
middle
only
of one
did
of
it
my
because you
streams.
had such an adverse reaction to it. If you didn't have a reaction to it, I wouldn't do that.
Well, I begged you not to do it. I've
I
begged you not to
know.
do it. Are you
I
looking to
know.
do it
You
now?
liked it.
You almost have a look like you're looking to do it now. No, yes, it had an adverse reaction. It's like, why would you? This is not what I do on my channel. It's not. It's not Genesis. It's not anything along those lines.
I
Uh,
found the one that you like.
Ezekiel 23:20.
Yes.
Ezekiel 23:20. That's the only. It's the only good one. It's the only good one. Well, that one, and of course, I have to because of Iron Maiden. Woe to you, O earth and sea, for the devil sends his beast with wrath, because he knows the time is short. Let him who hath understanding reckon the number of the beast, for it is a human number. Its number 666.
Yeah.
Zion Maid,
I'm
666,
kind
the
of feeling
number
like
of the
making a
beast.
chocolate coffee cake.
Is chocolate coffee cake what we're going to be doing? Am I going to be over there?
Yeah.
Is that, are you wanting me to go over there? I
If
mean, I
you're
don't want
wanting to be there, I would love to have you, but if you
any
have other
chance.
things that are better for your time, then I shall understand.
Oh man, if that wasn't a guilt me into it kind of statement, that was. It was like, oh well, everybody, you know where I'm going to be. I'm going to be over on Allie's channel,
You
which got
don't have
dropped there.
to, but I would really enjoy you
I
being there.
I would love being there if I just as long as I'm not intruding. I don't want to
Not
intrude
at all.
on your awesomeness with your cooking and your stuff.
I'm like torn between vanilla cake and a chocolate cake.
Chocolate. If you're looking for my vote, I'm going to say chocolate. I
Oh
always
shit.
pick chocolate. What happened?
Oh, I was drawing stars over my list of all the different types that people suggested.
Is that what you were doing? I
Yeah.
heard the noise but you weren't even looking at it.
Nope.
You just neurotically doing it with your hand while you're looking at the screen and other things?
Yes.
Chocolate cake. I vote chocolate.
Apple.
I vote chocolate.
Oh, it was Choco.
Choco. I
No,
mean,
that's apple Choco.
I won't be upset if you do something different. I won't be upset at all. I want to mention again the link that's pinned to the top of the chat. Friday night, and Allie here is a part of the cast, a very important member of the cast. We are having our Halloween show over at Charlie Wood Lives. It is going to be at 11:20 p.m. It's Eastern time, so it's late. It's going to be. I don't even know what it's going to be. None of us really know what it's going to be. We're going to show up and make it into something. Last year's Falcro, those of you that know the Falcro had sex with a cartoon twice.
Excuse me.
Twice during the show. Oh,
He
it's
did.
perfect.
Yeah, excuse
He
me.
did.
So sorry.
He did. He added class to the program by bending Karen over a couple times, and
And then I braided her hair.
you braided her hair. Karen was coming on to you big time. I don't know.
Oh, as she will. I mean, I have to grab some water. Excuse me.
She's doing something. She walked away nervously. Here we go. Get your water, honey. So that is pinned to the top of the chat. That is over Charlie Wood Lives. That is going to be our comedy Halloween party this Friday night, real late. Mannequins, puppets, and cartoons, debauchery, PCP,
Maybe some
GHB water.
humans will be there.
Are humans showing up?
I think so. I
Okay.
finally got my invite.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I
Because
I
we were
didn't
gonna
know.
crash. We were gonna crash it, but
Well, we can. We can just crash.
no, you can be my plus one now.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. I get to be a plus one. I get to
Yep.
be a plus one. The unwanted. That's what I'm going to call myself. The unwanted. I'm probably going to show up as Karen, so, it's going to be one of those.
Okay.
Although I may be Steve, too.
Mm. What if you were both?
At the same time,
No.
that would be difficult. I thought about bouncing around between
Mm-hmm.
characters. I think I can do it since I only have 32 gig of memory as opposed to 64. It makes it a little more difficult to do, having less memory. But yeah, that's not psycho. No, it's not you. No,
I swear I didn't take it.
I don't think you did. I think
I
I
also
know.
did not spill soda on your MIDI controller.
There's so many bad things. So many bad things. That's
Where's
what
that
gets
shirt?
me.
All right, we're done. We're
I
done.
want to know where my shirt is. I had
Where
a
is that
really
from?
nice marble tie-dye shirt. It got trashed. I had
I
64
think I
gig.
need to make a marble tie-dye cake. I think that's what I need to do.
Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're gonna
Marble
try?
chocolate. I've never made a marble cake.
It's experimentation day, everybody. It's experimentation day.
Well, if you
That's
don't try Mr. Bones.
Mr. Bones. Peace and love,
Mr.
Mr.
Bones.
Bones. Mr. Bones is dropping that link out there. Mr. Bones, it's the holiday season. It's the holiday season.
If
What
you
all you
don't
got
try
going
new
on over
things,
there, Mr. Bones?
you will die.
What?
Huh?
If you don't
Um.
try new things, you will die. Is that what
Yeah.
you said?
No, I just mean if if nobody tried anything new, we'd all be drinking our mother's breast milk. So let's try new
Oh man,
things. Let's try
my
new things,
mother,
people.
my mother is old. My mother is old. There
Curdled.
is no way that would be some curdled. Oh, that's just. Oh, now I'm
I've done a
sad.
marble bundt cake, and how did it turn out? I have trouble with bundt cakes, meaning
What's
I've
your
made
trouble
one and
with
it
it?
failed.
She made one and it failed. That's never happening again. She's never making them again. She gives up right away. Ricky, peace and love, Ricky. Hope you're doing well.
Hello.
Hope you're doing well. Uh, uh, Another channel. He's got. He does lives over there. Ricky does for people that want to hang out and sesh after work.
Yep,
He's got those going on.
we got the smoke sesh happening.
I'm one of those. I'm the eternal lurker. I go over and I make sure I'm giving the like and I'm lurking. Da da da. Let it run. You want to at least, if you're lurking around, if you're trying to give people views, if you're trying to support, make sure that you're leaving it run for a while, but it's got to have some audio. You turn the audio all the way down, and it's not going to count it as a view. And give it at least 2 or 3 minutes so that it actually counts as a view. Then you swirl the. You know, did you get everything worked out there, Justine? What if Justine joined us?
That could be cool.
That could be cool. Justine could come up and tell you what it is you need to be doing. Because I sure as fuck am not. I'm deathly afraid. I'm afraid. I'm never.
I found 100 ways not to make a light bulb. Yeah.
And you know what he landed on? He stole it. You know what he landed on? It had been invented. There was another guy. Fucking Edison. Oh my God. Oh, don't get me started. I used to live down in Fort Myers, where that prick's summer home was, and oh, you can go and you can visit Edison's summer home. I'm a Tesla fan. I mean, not the car and not the company. The
Nicola.
the Nikolai Tesla, the man who told us AC's the way to go, the one who understood what he was doing, wasn't just like, I'm gonna profit off of this.
Nikola Tesla.
Such a sad story. Such a sad story. And he had this guy saw the future. He could see, and the computer industry has kind of been that way. He said that one day you'll have all the communications and all the information. It'll just be in your breast pocket. Now, not a lot of us have breast pockets now. They're normally down in our pants. But we all have a phone. We all have access. He understood. He understood so much. I believe he was the radio control. He was the radio control guy. He had all these people fooled at this lake because he'd put this toy boat in this lake, and he was shouting commands to it. He would tell it what to do and acting like it was voice activated, but he had a remote control telling it what to do, and so people were fooled. But he was radio communications guy. He understood that stuff. He was really amazing. Everything we use today. Edison wanted us on DC, direct current. Direct
Hmm.
current fails over a distance. You were going to have a substation every block in order to handle cities because you just lose. And that was when the buildings weren't tall. AC has no drop in the voltage over great distances, and so you can just ramp up that power and everything over the power lines. I wish we were like other countries though, and we had them buried. I really hate that the power lines are all just I hate taking pictures and having
It
friggin'
makes it
power
easier
lines
for
in them.
maintenance, though. Having it
Make
be
it
all
right the first time.
what?
Make it right the first time. Maintenance, you know what
Do
they're
it
having to
right or
maintain?
don't do it at all.
You know what the maintenance is? The maintenance is, oh, a tree fell on the line. We got to go fix that.
Yeah,
You know what where trees don't fall on lines? When they're on the
underground.
ground. When they're on
Yeah.
the ground. All the maintenance you're going to there's very little. If transformers, you have access to transformers, you'd want to give yourself access to those things. But no, I don't think it's necessary. Love will find a way. I, I think you're thinking of Cinderella. I think you're thinking, wasn't it Cinderella? Am I getting that wrong? Uh, uh, Love will find a way. Yeah. Love is gonna find. It's gonna find a way back to
No,
you.
there's
Yeah.
there's a band called Tesla.
It was Tesla. Okay.
Yep.
So it was Tesla. The band Tesla. I don't know.
The band Tesla.
I haven't been doing my
Oh,
daily
I'm so
dose.
excited to bake. I'm so excited to bake a cake.
Should we get over and bake? Is that what you want to do?
I still have to find my recipe.
Do you know what time we'll be baking? Do you know what time?
Probably like half an hour.
About half an hour.
Hmm.
Everybody, I've had my therapy. That was good. That was good because I know the song, and I feel stupid for saying it was Cinderella when it's actually freaking. I totally forgot the band's name was Tesla. I was thinking of something else, and thinking of Cinderella with that. No, we're probably gonna end up over at her channel, doing a baking stream, from what I've been told. So I am feeling good today. My positivity is up. I hope everybody out there. I hope your positivity is up. I hope everybody's making the most of a Monday. Make the most of a Monday. Every day. Every day's a new adventure. The Love Boat themes coming into my head. New adventure waiting for you, kind of thing.
Almond extract. I'm not doing that recipe. That's crazy.
Almond extract? No,
Hmm.
that you don't have almond extract. She's gonna be looking for recipes. We're gonna be over there baking something. It's probably gonna be what she has the ingredients for. What as she goes through these different recipes to find something. But apparently, in a half hour or so, and I think she had dropped her link up above. I believe she dropped her link. I can't make heads or tails of it. I can't make heads or tails of it. But we are gonna make our way over to her channel in about a half hour to do some baking, and I guess I'm gonna sit around, drink coffee, maybe play music. I don't know. I'll be doing that. She'll turn on the mixer, mute herself, and then just
Yep.
leave you guys listening to me.
Yep.
It'll be sad. It'll be real sad. But please come over and please support, and please make sure you are subscribed to her channel as well. And if you have a machine you can leave on at night, she has a playlist that's it says 10 hours, but there's probably like 30. But if you could let some of those run overnight on your machine to help her get those watch hours up, we need to get her. She's got 700 subs. She just needs to get the watch hours and get everything up over there. Do you have anything you would like to say to the beautiful people before I end this show?
I appreciate you all hanging out, and ooh, carrot cake is a good idea too. I don't know that I have carrots. Um,
I'm not a fan of carrot cake.
it's the texture, isn't it?
It's the texture. It's
Yep.
the
I
texture.
knew
I
it would be
had
the
one
texture.
as a kid. I would go over to somebody's birthday party, and I remember. I remember this birthday party. I'm probably 6 or 7, and they bring out the cake, and I take a bite of this cake, and it's just this is terrible. This is. I remember when people hand me a dessert, and then it ends up not being something I like. Those things stick with me.
Mm.
Flan. It's supposed to be this. Oh, this. Oh, this is our dessert. It's flan.
Did you have
It's
the
crap,
syrup on it,
Samson.
or was it just dry?
Nobody said anything about syrup. Nobody,
Okay, well then they
I
served it to you wrong.
maybe you're thinking of the American way of doing it. These were people from where Flan's from. This was how they ate it.
Flan.
Uh, they were they were programmers. I was managing the programming department at this company, Multisoft. Real unique, right? Multisoft instead of Microsoft. It
I
was a
know. I
multi.
was just about to say.
It was so transparent, but we did multi-level marketing software.
Oh, that's
We
fun.
would no, no, it's not. We had so many customers. We had so many customers that ended up in jail for doing what they're doing, and we're selling them $100,000 systems, custom written systems, to for their binary or how it is that the timelines get built, marketing material to sell your crap. And it was a different kind of company, but I had programmers. Guy from Ecuador didn't speak any English. No, Venezuela didn't speak
Mm.
any English. We communicated through code. I would point and how things. He was a real friendly guy, but I mean, he's smiling all the time. Is all I'm guessing. He got code to run. I was happy about that. I could with minimal effort get him to do stuff.
Oh,
Had
Alice. Alice, thank you for
the
being here.
Alice, peace and love, peace and love. The had someone from Nicaragua. These two sisters from Puerto Rico, and then Dominican Republic. So there was the guy from Nicaragua and the guy from the Dominican Republic. They were married to these sisters, so they're
Ah,
brothers-in-law. I had the two of them working for us, so they were programmers. That was the family that I might have killed. I rent a boat to take everybody out. It's down around Sanibel Island. I'm gonna take everybody off of Sanibel Island. They had just moved to the area. They got this job. Really great guys. It's like invite your family. So I rent this 25 footer, and we are hauling. We are hauling along. There's another fishing boat hauling along with us, and we're in the channel going. We see this big ferry that has come across, crossed the path, and is turning to where it's going to meet us. And I kind of see this ripple, but what I didn't realize was the size of the wave of this wake that this ferry had put out. When we hit this thing, everybody on the boat that I'm on is airborne. Everybody is airborne
oh
as
no.
we're falling. I can see this fishing boat that went straight up and then smashed down. I really worried because I thought this was reckless with this many people on this boat. This was a bad. There were people up on the bow
Oh
that came
God.
up in the air and came slamming down onto the bow. But they all had a good time. They all had a good time.
Well,
We
that's
went
the most
off
important part,
exactly,
is if
exactly.
everybody had a good time.
So I felt good about that. But no, we're all heading over within a half hour or so. We're all going to be over at Allie's. So make sure you're connected out. She's going to do some baking. I'm going to be there for color commentary or something along those lines. I think that's what I do. I hope everybody out there. Uh, Thank you for swinging in. Thank you for coming
Thank
by
you for
and
having me.
sharing my therapy with me. That's what this show is. It's my therapy. It
Mr. Smith
keeps
will be
me
there.
feeling good.
Ooh.
Awesome. I'd love to see anybody who's looking for something to do. We're going to be over there doing that.
Yeah, I just
Uh,
got to set up my camera and find the right recipe,
just got to find the right recipe.
and then we will be doing it.
And then we will
Jaden.
be over there. Jaden's been here. Jaden was one of the early ones in.
Yep.
Jaden, we're all going over to Allie's in about a half hour. So everybody, peace and love. We might see you over there.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I hope to see you tomorrow at another episode of Coffee
Coffee with
with
Wes.
Wes.
Wow, 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 wow,
Yeah,
wow,
there we
wow,
go. Wah, wah, wah,
wow.
wah, 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 wah. Goodbye.